Welcome back, everybody, to another episode, part 21 of Baldur's Gate 3 with co-host Takeover. I'm Tim,
And no name.
and together this is the show where the two co-hosts from Rated M get together and play RPGs, and, I guess we kind of play a bit of everything. We play a co-op game, co-host co-op. That might have been a better name
Yes.
for the channel, but we're where we're at now because of co-host Takeover. And that's we got to have
True.
the accolades. Hello, Sarah. Sage is breaking. What did Sage do? Did he release more rats into the chat?
Sorry.
That's why I'm missing that leg. Damn it.
Clean up right nest.
So, no name. What have you watched this week? What have you seen or consumed? Or what languages have you learned?
I've been working on Finnish. Oh, I can hear us from Twitch. One second.
He broke the stream. Yeah, it was we blame Sage.
Purple worm.
Uh,
Distiller Thizable Thorm sought to create a fatal poison.
I've been reading one of Stephen King's latest books, not his latest.
The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal.
It's alright. I really like
the
the character. She's from another series. And just kind of became everybody's favorite character.
From the glands.
Even though she was supposed to be a background character, but
Required one last ingredient. The petals of
what
a
else?
corpse
I
rose.
started Quantum Break, but I've also been
Corpse
playing The
roses may
Quarry.
grow near tombs, mausoleums, and
Nice.
particularly redolent cadavers. Visible didn't
Kind of
receive a
switching back and
courier
forth
from
chapter at
Baldur's
a time
Gate
for
to
those
obtain
two.
corpse rose petals and other ingredients.
Ulysses, if shit still
and
isn't
deliver them
working,
to a covert
I will do
location.
a backflip, and that won't
Unfortunately, a
work.
deep
So I'll be
purple
continuing the
stain
trend.
darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
And also taking a trip to the hospital, potentially.
Yeah. You know what they say.
Sorry. How does he...
The location is revealed.
Did I
and
change
it
the
seems
notification?
You have already discovered the package.
Oh, the channel description. That's right. That is right. The channel description is kind of important. Oh, wait. Yeah, you did. 'Cause you're the best, Sage. You're the bee's knees, the cat's meow, and the monkey's uncle. The horse's neigh.
You're the horse's ass.
The horses.
I'll open this.
But let's see. So I suppose that goes for everybody in the chat. We know what No Name has watched or played last week with The Quarry and Quantum Break. What has everyone else been playing, watching, reading?
And what about you, Tim?
I saw Inside Out 2 with my nieces, and that was pretty fun. It was exactly, I think, Inside Out 1. But you know, they didn't do it worse.
Yeah, no, that's sometimes, I mean, especially for a sequel, sometimes that's the best you can expect.
Quite the pickle she got herself into.
It was I mean, it was good Pixar animation.
All my alchemy stuff.
I should look at alchemy stuff. I feel like I haven't done that in a hot minute.
5 new recipes unlocked. If I can figure out how to open my inventory.
I love how it doesn't tell you exactly what the potion does. It just gives you the name and a description of it. Very true to D&D tabletop. Sage does put the bear in Bear Sax 3. At the very least, the Bear Sex emote in Bear Sex 3. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3. Say hello, Sarah. I'm currently working my way through Elden Ring DLC, and I'm rather enjoying it. Oh, that is right. I did play the Elden Ring DLC. I lost sleep over it last night. It was phenomenal. The area, they faked us out. They faked us out so fucking hard. Fucking Michael Zaki lied to us and said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be another 30 hours." Bullshit. It's way more than that.
Do I want to extract all ingredients or whatever on my stuff to extract?
10 stream streak for Sarah.
Hey!
Stream streak sounds like it is really fun to say. I'm gonna say that right now. But also, thank you.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Fucking kudos for Sarah. That's awesome. You're also talking about someone who said main game would take about 30 to 40 hours.
Wild.
Good old Hidetaka.
Please look at the book.
You're gonna get bear gonorrhea. No, that Ulysses is gonna get bear gonorrhea. That's okay. Much better. I feel like there's gotta be more in this bar, but maybe there's not. In which case... Let's see. There's gotta be something. Oh, that's right. We have the tomb of Ketheric Thorm and something over here to the north.
Yeah.
And then Moonrise Towers, lastly. So... Oh, wait.
Go over to what? Racewind Town?
Might be quicker just to go north from over here.
Yeah, that's fair. North is that way. I think that I guess I get it. But it kind of seems like everyone should have the same, like, overworld, like, world traveling speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sage is nearly at the Italian gangster season of JoJo's finale. That's awesome. That's so fucking wild.
Isn't that Arabella? The little girl Corgan nearly killed.
Thank you for reminding us, Shar. I mean, Shadowheart.
It knocks the wind right out of me. That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
There's like a druid sorcerer or druid warlock.
Yeah. She's like, a druid lock.
Tragedies. Them's the sad ones, right? I hope not. Especially since Mum and Pops, after Zevlor, when he... Well, there was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him running behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it. Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
Ah, sure. Come to the camp. We have a
Mhm.
lich.
Best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
And the
And I guess-
owlbear that doesn't know its own strength.
Yeah, and the Halzen.
Can we
Okay.
kill it?
What, the owlbear cub?
No.
Ah. I guess we can. Three body problems main achievement as a show so far is pissing off China. You're gonna have to elaborate for everyone here.
I think we've talked about it before, but we should, yeah, to recap.
For those of us with the memory span of a ferret.
I mean, fair, same.
Or goldfinch? Ulysses, I'll let you elaborate since you know it better. Alright.
Oof. A whole 7 damage. There we go.
Just gotta bop him with the old hammer. Just the old 1-2, but with a sledgehammer.
One day I'll catch a break.
Here lies Macias, taken before his time.
What is the body?
The body had a ring on it that creates a warding bond with the wearer of the other ring. I don't know if we have the other ring. But at the very least, we now do have...
Here lies Macias, taken before his time.
Can you speak with Dead, this dude?
Ooh,
You might know
good
where it
shit.
is.
Oh, apparently not.
Better be cautious.
Boo.
I can if we long rest. Which?
Oh, I see. It's about that. I mean, I'm pretty low on spells. I could stand a long rest.
And I'm sure that there's something story related that'll give us that. Hey, Phenomena, who's this imposter? Welcome to co-host Takeover. I'm Tim. I imposter Sage for, I guess, alternating Fridays at this point. And we have No Name on the voice chat. Together we play co-op games and talk about, well, whatever the chat feels like talking about. And currently we have Ulysses breaking down Three Body Problem just as we speak. That it's a Chinese sci-fi series that got remade by the producers of the Game of Thrones to be more Westerner-centric. And yeah, I did get radical plastic surgery, and I'm actually Sage. And I got a different voice and backdrop. Nice to meet you, Phenomena. Thank you for stopping in. Um, so what the question that we ask every show is, what are you watching? What have you been reading, or what media have you been consuming in general? And so, Phenomena, what have you been watching? I am the lore guy. If you've seen any of the Rapid
Yes.
Respawn streams, I'm the nebulous voice floating around in voice chat. And occasionally, I come in for in-person streams as well. We gotta pet the bear cub. Gotta pet the bear
Life seems
cub.
to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers seems fuller. His eyes look bright and
Okay.
inquisitive.
So he's happy. I like that the game is able to tell us that he's happy.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to talk? Thank God. No chatty Cathys tonight. Web of lies about crimes that were committed through internet usage, so being scammed or murdered or kidnapped. Interesting. Is that like a show based off of like real life occurrences, like loosely based, or is it kind of like a fiction? Or is it an all works depicted are based off of true stories? Real life. Okay. That's pretty cool.
What was that swirly going around everybody?
It's the looming threat of swirlies we all faced in elementary school.
Turn their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate: death.
Tim is the FromSoft lore guy. Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
Ulysses and Alex and Michael and Sage all have this, and No Name. You all have such arcane knowledge of like history, in varying degrees and in varying places of expertise, and it is just genuinely fascinating for conversation. And then.
I don't know if I have that much history, but I feel like my expertise is the Remedy verse, the RCU for sure is where I have the most knowledge. Or I don't know if it's knowledge or wild fucking tinfoil hat conspiracy theories, but you know what? Number of them have been supported at this point, so I'm gonna say
Sage is the
I did
chatty
that.
Cathy. I went back to read that, Sarah. I'm sorry, I haven't found your parents, kid. Jesus, I didn't realize she'd be like, now about the finding your parents thing. Well, because they might be dead.
What does Elixir of the Colossus do? Is it like a strength potion?
All the co-hosts on this channel could form an autism Voltron. Yeah.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you. If now's a
We're
good
in the
time.
middle of the Shadowlands, beset by enemies on all sides, and the Moonrise Tower holds captive most of the people that we met. But whatever, okay, sure, I'm all ears.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole,
Oh shit.
the connection.
About to
Come
get
into my
psychic.
mind.
Yes,
know
but
if
on this
I-
show, the victims are super dumb. That should be like the fucking intro. Like, these victims are victims of crimes, but these victims are also very dumb.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
That's totally okay, Phenomena. I still have not finished this game after like 80 or so hours. And I'm in Act 3, I'm close to the end in my solo playthrough. and it is a lot to keep track of. I am glad that it did not get a DLC, kind of in hindsight, but I do wish that it would have been more rounded out in terms of like having things cut last minute. It's wild that the game was supposed to be bigger. That's why they spice it up with tentacle monster sex scenes. I mean, yeah, of course.
Is that Char?
Oh no, that's Shadowheart as a little kid.
No, I mean the
the lady
person
in
with
the
the mask. I thought that was actually her face.
Can't remember anything
It's
before.
Sharon Priestess.
Yeah.
All I know is she saved my life. That's all I remember.
Yep. So how do you not see that you were just grabbed up by a cult?
I just failed on the religion saving throw. That's a fucking. Can we get an F in the chat for failing the roll? Fuck.
Normally I'd agree.
Oh, you know what we
With you,
can get in chat?
Three Body
It's
Problem was
getting
also
easier
a
by the
story that
minute.
was so culturally specific to China and made almost every single character not Chinese and went out of its way to make the couple of characters that are Chinese total fuck-ups for no reasons. Yeah, that is right. Holy shit. Now I'm remembering what you said about this. I think the last time we were on co-host Takeover. Because holy crap. Yeah, that's pretty fucked. And one of the main Chinese characters in the Netflix Three Body literally gets a scene about he's a fuck up who fails upwards constantly despite having been a badass in the books. Well, yeah, you gotta. I mean, you don't gotta. Arguably, you'd benefit from not, but have the characters be fuck ups.
All
Like,
right,
what
there we
the
go.
fuck?
That's for the wolf.
It's for the wolf? Great. Me and No Name could both draw a red string conspiracy map of the Remedy verse that would blow your fucking mind. Oh, that's... I'd pay to see it.
I was thinking about. I don't know if I would actually do this, but I was thinking about at some point just getting a little bit high and going live on just chatting and just doing like a lyrical analysis of a bunch of old god songs,
That's
just to get it recorded.
Or was
And because talking it out loud would, but I feel like that would just be like, that wouldn't be exciting.
Not dead, merely medicated.
I should just write
to
it down
ease
and put it in the
pain.
chat or in that the Discord, but who knows?
Just look up Mind Flayers and
You
you'll
all
know this
might get
game is
my
not
high
Pierce for you or
ramblings.
not. Well, I'm gonna give the corpse a subtle poke. I failed the poke.
Hey, don't do that to my patient.
Okay, I mean, kill her, right?
I don't know what she's doing. I didn't see
Oh,
the
she
whole
killed
scene.
she killed Arabella's parents, and she thinks she's treating him.
Oh. Yeah, nope. She's not. No, you don't do that.
You sort of fight.
I'm not sure what I just did.
You did something, and that's the first step to everything.
I was able to do a ranged attack somehow. I don't know who did it or how.
Oh yeah, say hello, Sarah. There would have been DLC. But yeah, Larian was not only kind of like rushed in doing it, but everyone that worked with Larian at Hasbro to make this game happen, the people that came to Larian and worked with them to create the game of the fucking year of 2023, were fired. As soon, like, it won the Game of the Year award, and, like, they then fired him. And shortly after, it was confirmed that there wouldn't be another DLC. Or that there wouldn't be any DLC. And the game was also really advertised with having an entire, like, second portion to Baldur's Gate, like the capital city that the game is named after. And it's missing some pretty major pieces, and everything in the first half of Act 3 really talks about the upper city. And you hear about it the entire game, and then you never get to go there. And it means that some characters don't have, like, all of their endings completed, and so they had to, like, have people come into the studio after the game launched to add endings because people were pissed that certain characters didn't get a good ending. So it really has its faults.
The corpse remains.
And there was also, we were supposed to go to Hell too, in addition to that other part of Baldur's Gate. And there was supposed to be another area that I'm completely blanking on right now. But there was definitely some cut content that, because Larian kind of was like, no, we're not doing anything else for this, we will never see. And it would have been really cool to see. But the game was fucking massive as it is. It's... Right. And that's like from what I've seen of Act 3, you can get by. Remind me, who are you? I'm going to waste one of my 5 questions on that.
Father to Arabella, surgeon. Sisters.
Yeah, the publisher gave an unrealistic timeline for them to release the game, especially because they were trying to do it in tandem with player feedback from the early access. And, like, you'll notice that Act 1 is the most robust act, I think, even out of, like, what we've seen of Act 2. Act 2 is good.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know the spell's power wanes.
And Sven Vincke did a few interviews afterwards too, talking about just how fucked it is that the industry will utilize the talent of workers to create something monumental, something incredible, and then just kind of toss them out the door and recycle them over and over again. And he was right in that it is bullshit. That the talent behind things like Game of the Year would not have job security at Hasbro. That means there's literally nothing you can do right that secures you your job.
It's similar to the thing with...
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark, he went creeping and
dissolving the studio that did Hi-Fi Rush, like
dug, which he himself fed.
They did something phenomenal, and they still got punished for it.
So, for whatever reason, it's not letting Astarion engage in this interaction.
Oh, because he's with you. He's not with you.
Yeah. So
I forgot. So, do we want to restart?
I forgot about that. We will go back to the campsite and
trade.
Well, yeah, we'll just
Is there anyone else that has good dialogue with Raphael?
not that I can think of. I mean, Karlach has like little quips because he's a devil and she hates devils.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Historian, where are you?
How much farther can I go?
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want some? If you're sure. If you're sure, fine.
Talk to Lae'zel again, talk to Arabella again, go in the thing. It'll be easy. There's even a companion character whose quest can only get a bad ending because the good ending for them is locked behind the missing area. Yep. And that's... there was an entire companion character that was going to be a werewolf that was cut just entirely. And Act 1 voice lines for certain bosses specifically like mention this character that no longer exists.
Like I got something back. When I touched you, I felt like my heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you.
Hi-Fi
I don't
Rush.
have to be afraid of myself anymore.
That is definitely
Don't
a
have
game
to
worth
hold
trying.
back.
If anyone hasn't
Not sure
played
the
it,
world's
play
ready
it.
for Unleashed Karlach,
It's
but it's getting
quintessential.
it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate. Touch everything. Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face. Me too,
Agreed.
soldier. God,
Infinite growth is the
I don't
death
wanna
of
think
artistic
about that
integrity.
now.
It's
Yeah. How do I get her to follow me?
come on, we're heading out. 40
Right there.
L.
Fuck yes.
Oh, and I suppose I should grab Asterian.
Astrian.
Seems simple enough.
Need something?
Tell me about your history. Nah.
I won't lie. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. Figuring out what's happening to us, confronting a god called the Absolute, and then finding time to kill my old master before he can control me once more? Yes, that's an option, but I wouldn't bet eternity on it.
Fair enough.
Lead on.
Look away.
Increasingly have to look to indies and middleware to produce interesting games. Did anything catch during our mass games announcement season that just ended? Let's see.
Yes, but I couldn't tell you what they are off the top of my head.
That is 100% true. At least, oh, thank God we went to camp well after this. This is great. We didn't actually go back all that much.
Yeah.
Catheric's Dark Justiciars from a bygone era.
I seem to remember a game with like something of the wind.
Ahead did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Yeah, how long you been practicing
Until it
that
was
recital?
perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way.
Where winds meet.
I thought it only fair
That
to
is
warn you about
one
the
that I'm
dangers
particularly
ahead.
interested in.
Intrepid as ever, it would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role. There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor
I just
of their
love that the
long,
devil's just
tired
going full
scenes.
thespian.
If
Sure,
you,
give us Shakespeare.
however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed. Very well.
Weird
There is a
sexism
creature
scandal
that lurks
surrounding
in
Black
silence
Myth
and
Wukong.
shadow.
I have not.
A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
Hey.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps? I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that. You have it in you to author a thrilling finale if you heed this.
I love how he couldn't keep it up anymore. He just had to
underestimate
drop.
this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede.
So in the bottom of Thorm's
And don't think
tomb
I've forgotten
is
your tale,
demon.
Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
A fairer deal than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
Some time ago, IGN accused the lead dev, Black Myth, of saying some really sexist shit in Chinese, but I haven't been seen anyone elaborate on what he said. His supporters argue what he said was mistranslated, but won't clarify how, so it's a big dumb thing that's led to incels in China going crazy. Okay. This is, I guess, a case where I'm really hoping he didn't, but I guess it wouldn't surprise me for a game developer to have said something sexist, because holy shit. That seems to be like it's in vogue or something right now.
What were they for?
I think you're leaving someone behind.
There we go. And then I am going to go swap out Carlock because while it is great to have her commentary, I believe this is a Sharon too. No. Is it? I think I know what this is. You know, what Mina said earlier really does resonate, because this game is so big that I've truly forgotten certain plot points, and it's just kind of like, wow. Apparently there's lots of angry Chinese calling for the game to be as anti-woman as possible. IGN also claimed the game is sexist because not enough characters are femme-coded. So IGN could be kind of full of shit, but also
Fine. What's on your mind? It seems like you have ample company. Lead the way.
I've never not once in my life said anything or did anything that could be vaguely be considered sexist. Proceeds to make a game with very hot chick as either the main character or one who has a massive part in the game. It's a 16th century mythology novel about the Monkey King. Not a lot of female characters in that. Yeah, that is 100% true. Like, it's the...
There's something I've been wanting to share with you. Use the tadpole.
I forgot. We might have to watch Shadowheart's little thing again.
You remember that it is common
Oh shit, we passed the
for
religion check.
followers to send their children into the woods alone, a rite of passage to find their way home. Perhaps this one has gone awry.
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all.
I just happen to have the Selûnite moonstone from when I was a kid, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, right?
Normally I'd agree. A shame.
No, Shadowheart, where are you? God damn it. I accidentally sent her back to camp.
Oh. I'm trying to block her.
Oh my god, why won't she just go to camp? Wait.
Are you here?
Oh shit, I might have accidentally pressed the wrong button and I might have made her leave the game. She's not appearing back at her tent.
No, she's still here. She was on my screen still. She's just walking around back and forth.
God damn it, Shadowheart. So goddamn dramatic. Is this the suicide is badass moment? No, not yet. But don't worry. It'll come. So the story seems to be that Ketheric Thorm was a Selenite priest, and then his wife died, and so he turned to Sharan worship. And then his daughter died. And so he seems to have turned away from Shar now after he was resurrected, but remains to see.
I'm sure.
Be wary. This place is
Lady Shar's
trapped.
presence is near.
Phases of the moon.
Oh no.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Oh, sorry, and crit failed on. And then got a 25.
I did it in the wrong order. Of course, it should have been a fading moon.
That disc must be the way forward.
Where will it bring us, though?
Where will it bring us? Survival check failed. All aboard the weird fucking space disc.
Oh, sorry. I'm disarming all the traps.
Controversy could be cleared up if somebody was willing to say what was said, because neither side of the internet argument will say what was said to begin with. Makes both sides hard to take seriously. Yeah, yeah, like, how do we get mad about something when we don't know what we're mad about?
That's like one of because people is people is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Where are you? Space. That was just disarming all the traps. Ooh.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Right? Why can't I look at this chest? What the heck?
Because it
There we
likes
go.
me more. Ooh. South Park mob going rabble, rabble, rabble.
Yeah, 100%. Oop, there's a murderer on here with you. No, there's an invisible person behind us. I might.
Sharon structure, going by the design.
Lots of circles in this temple.
You go up that back side of it. Is there anything over there?
Just broken stairs.
Okay, same on my side.
Cross from light into darkness. Give your life to the shadows. Offer your pain to Shah's embrace. Of eternal night. Hear the night protector of the lost. Cross from light into darkness.
I'm sorry.
Give your life to
myself.
the shadows. The answer lies in darkness.
The answer lies in darkness.
So, does anyone have the darkness spell?
Just avoid that trap.
That voice, it's sharp. Someone doesn't like visitors. Be careful.
The hells was that?
What the hells was that?
What in the wretched hell?
Step carefully. There's a
Yeah,
trap.
disarmed all 4 traps around it.
Taking what they hold dear.
Oh, what am I supposed? What should I do?
That is a good question.
Never mind.
A long way to go still.
Do we want to turn off all these lanterns? Is that what's... If darkness is the goal?
I guess, yeah.
Is there a trap I need to disarm?
Someplace, yeah.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Time to
That opened a door.
Umbral gem. Use. Does nothing.
I do like it down here. It's nice. Homey.
This is
Incels mad at Stellar Blade because the game didn't have camel toe. God damn it.
God, I forgot about that.
The Assassin's Creed one pretty cringe with all those racist protesters trying to argue against historical
Your mind
fact.
upends. Somehow, in the decayed soup of this creature's brain, a tadpole lives. Another presence nurtures it.
No, you do not belong. This is the Dark Lady's house. She is no use for old, faithless bones.
You plunder! You meddle! You upset my plans. Leave. Bones! They are more than bones.
Bones.
More than flesh. More than skin, blood, hair, and piss. They are
How are you enunciating the P on that piss?
Now
Yeah.
leave before. Stupid worm-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows! My forces are split. The defenses are thin. Rally on me. A wall of bone and blade against the darkness. Now!
Okay then.
The skeleton can stand up magically. He might as well talk normal magically. I mean, I guess. I can't fault that.
If it's a resonance from a voice that's coming somewhere else, I can accept it.
If you're like projecting your voice through the skeleton.
Yeah.
Who did we give that daylight hammer to?
Daylight what?
Why did Lady Shah's dead attack?
Isn't there like that one from like Lathander's blood or something?
I might have that.
Is
Yeah.
that emits light that makes these things more vulnerable. At least I think, since they're undead.
Okay.
Can't wait for the boys to farm Weird Guy Outrage like Attack on Titan did. Oh, it's going to. It's gonna get. People are already gonna be mad about the fact that, hey, are they talking about us? Didn't they have something in, what was it, like season 2 or season 3, where somebody was listening to somebody that, like a radio show that was like almost definitely like an Alex Jones analog, or like a parallel, and like he then goes out and shoots somebody, and like shows him more and more like over time falling for the propaganda like coming out of the show, and then he actually kills somebody, and that's not subtle.
Oh, you can't get one. There you go.
Apparently clerics are strong against these fuckers.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you want me to send that Lathander weapon over to Shar and make her betray her god?
You know, that would be kind of funny. I did turn her into a life priestess.
Yeah.
Maybe gotten even more.
Oh,
over
I guess I have it equipped now. Oh.
It goes over their hefts equally as well as their heads, Sage.
I'm heavily encumbered? Oh, because my strength is lower now that I switched weapons. Shoot.
No.
There.
Got him.
Alright. Oh, that's not the end of combat? Who's left?
One more.
Oh, it's right there. Okay, I am going to send that weapon over to Shadowheart. Alright, Shillelagh back on.
Yeah, we're gonna make Shar Shadowheart. I keep calling Shadowheart
This
Shar.
temple certainly is grand. Well, it's a rundown bearing the weight of centuries sort of grand, which is my favorite kind, incidentally. I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day. I think he likes us. Fret not. My soul is quite safe. I am not about to swap one master for another.
Warhammer has that in
Even
spades.
though
Its
he's
setting
using
is
me,
literally a
I'm
dystopian
using
parody of
him
fascism
too.
running the human race
What do I
into
care about
extinction,
this awful
possibly
one's
killing the
life?
entire galaxy, and a lot of far writers think it's promoting their Nazi ideas.
Oh yeah, it's like people not understanding Starship Troopers or Alzheimer's.
Let's try this way.
We love waypoints, don't we, folks? Okay.
You prowl my battleground. Why? Are you friend? Foe? Thieving scavenger?
Hey, Shadowheart, I'm sorry, I mean, Minor 49er really doesn't like that.
Hosting a tadpole amongst a squirm of maggots. Another presence lurks within, manipulating the corpse like a puppet.
A friend. An uninvited friend. I do not request help. Come join me and find out. I want to look at you with my own eyes. Stinking pile of ogre afterbirth! The quakes herald the shadows. They found me.
Ooh.
Trespasser. Merkel's fat lapdog.
Helldivers finally got away with that. Finally, something vindicating how... Yeah, like... People are always going to try to find stuff, I think, to try to latch on to their ideologies, especially when they're kind of as fringe as some of them can be.
Oh, why am I pinging?
Because I think people that are ultimately in the wrong are always going to try to look for vindication. And that's what the Vindicators are for. But they're no more. Where have they gone? Now, I thought we were just in, like, Kethric's mausoleum to, like, I don't know, have fun. Not fight a bunch of shit. X-Men was woke in like 1963. Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
seriously.
X-Men's always been woke. It's like...
That's one of the wildest ones to me that... Like... If you're complaining about that, you don't know the content you're complaining about and have no stake in the conversation. You're just simply incorrect.
Definitely not like X-Men was ever about minorities facing persecution from the general populace.
Yeah,
no, that's
absolutely
you made it
not.
up because you're fucking crazy.
You got brainwashed by Joe Burden. Oh, I forgot. It's me next too. Here you are.
Now, do you bet anyone, somebody nice controls all these undead?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, where's the last one?
One there, oh, two there. Then there's one there.
Got it.
5 left.
Unless more get summoned. Or, I mean, if some get brought back.
Well, because a lot of people take the idea that the word conservative means preservation of what was, or conserving the tradition. And tradition is not always so
I always
convenient.
say if we just like forever did what we used to do because we used to do it, we would still be fucking like cooking over fires and hunting by throwing rocks. Because it's how it's always been done is the stupidest reason to do anything.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree on that one. We should let something come out of the big Umbra one.
Is that the one I'm hitting right now?
The one that's got a little bit of health left?
Yeah.
Got to move.
I'll leave it alone. Did I go after that side one up the stairs there?
Yeah, one of
Does
those
not.
umbral tremor to the what is it? What is this? The east? Yeah, the east.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
People have traditionally progressed. That is something that I think people don't necessarily realize is a fundamental trait of humanity, which is adaptation, growth, and progress.
Well, so much for leaving that one alive. I think those dudes are gonna attack it next.
Fun fact, the AI for them is broken. They can't target these things.
That is fun. Oh, so close.
Putrefaction. See? They're all just gonna be like, look upon your future. Ah. They're gonna dash. They're gonna look at it. Oh shit. They fixed it.
Wait, where'd that big guy go?
With haste.
Guess he's in. Oh, it's Balthazar, commander of the reborn dead. He seems, pleasant.
The interloper. And in one piece as well. Not just any true soul would have succeeded in following my path through this place.
You should be pleased.
You should be pleased. Not so. Womb births are such imprecise things. There's always room for improvement when it comes to the flesh. My creations are more than a sum of their parts. You are a true soul. There is no excuse for you to not recognize your betters. But never mind. Your potential may outweigh your weakness. I am
right hand of his
Chief Advisor to General
yeah, he
Thorm,
cut himself
and
shaving, but
entrusted with a
nobody's had the
mission
heart to
of
tell him.
utmost importance. Do you know what is at stake here?
Do you want to know how he got those scars?
It would be nice to know how he got those
I remember
scars.
an ancient scroll rescued from an Catherine monastery. It spoke of Balthazar, the monastic order's leader. Specifically, it recorded his death.
He didn't seem very legendary when I took his name. Naught but a pile of bones. Impressive tomb, though. But enough idle chatter. Keep to the matter at hand. You do know what's at stake here. Yes? There is a relic here. One which General Thorm desires. No, needs.
He has the hand and body language of Donald Trump because he's like that. He's a megalomaniacal kind of egocentric kind of feller. A lot of necromancers tend to be.
Could be just what you need to gain access to the man
Requires a
himself.
decent amount of hubris to try to overcome death.
Nice.
Fine, if it'll spare me your bleating. The relic lends the general his strength, his invulnerability. It must be recovered before his enemies attempt to exploit it. I do not need you or your help, but you are here in spite of that, so I may as well make use of you. The relic is close, but the way is barred and Shah's dead are uncooperative. Clear the path for me by blade, cunning, or whatever it takes. I will remain here until you have succeeded or fallen.
I'd trust this gas bag about as far as I can throw him, which isn't far. But perhaps better to play.
You know he can hear you, right?
now.
Shadow hurt. Why isn't it letting me give you guidance?
Maybe because I already have Shard's guidance.
Fine.
Oh.
Or maybe you already gave it to
I
me.
will assign flesh to aid you on your way. Ring this bell, and he will come. My brother is no intellectual powerhouse, but he is strong, loyal, and punctual.
Why did you take the skin off
Should
his
a fight
face?
turn against you, remember the bell.
Well, to make him stronger.
In part, yes. My poor unborn twin. Mother always resented me for it, said I strangled him in the womb. If you can believe such tripe. Besides, once I developed my powers, I fetched him from the graveyard and brought him back. Gave him a new, better body. Alas, Mother was not pleased. We're still close. She's in a jar on the shelf over there. Flesh will remain
I'm gonna
here
take the bow.
until called. But don't
Yeah.
fear. He has very sharp hearing.
We can always kill this dick
I
later.
chose his ears myself. Now,
Or we can get his brother killed doing something stupid. That'll make the fight way easier.
It seems you've pushed your luck too
What?
far. Time to defend yourself.
Ah!
short work
Well,
of this.
we could try leaving. Just like running away. But we could also just kill them all.
I guess I just tried to look at something.
Yeah.
Just the blood splatter on the ground here, the viscera. I didn't know he was gonna get mad.
Well, those are his guts.
I guess.
Necromancer
I
Donald
didn't
Trump.
think the red out. I thought the red outline. I was like, it's viscera. Of course, it's got a red outline. Did not consider that that meant.
My immortality is tremendous. No one is more immortal than me. Other necromancer skeletons. They're still dead, but not mine.
It does say temporarily hostile.
They form
Wait,
the
do you
biggest
think we can leave?
crowds. Yeah, we could try fleeing combat, but Sharp might have a hard time of doing that. What with her
Yeah.
damage aura.
Up to you.
Well, yeah, there was a solid chance we were going to betray him unless we're doing an evil run through.
Yeah, true. I'm good with.
In which case, attack Balthazar first. He
Yeah.
is way easier to kill than Flesh Golem. Actually, I guess Flesh Golem has an 11 AC. Did not expect that. Physical resistance, though.
Right.
They're definitely alive and they form the biggest crowds, maybe even ever. This necromantic thrall comes up to me, big man, strong man, rippled, stitched flesh. And he says to me, "Sir, you're the best necromantic overlord I've ever had." You know, not many people say this. You know, it's times like this where I had the spell Arcane Lock so I could just lock all the fucking skeletons out. You two are looking a little
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna mess healing word, but I couldn't figure out. I can't even figure out what I used my bonus action on. Nice.
Oh, cool. Cloud kill.
Yikes!
Oh, and he can revive dead minions.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Yeesh. Did I save? Well, we saved at some point in the past.
What should I do? Let's finish this.
Oh, and I know you had wanted to do an earlier stream. What time would you like to be done, No Name?
I'm good with ending, with whatever, maybe ending at whatever result this battle has.
Sounds good.
If that's alright.
Heading there.
You shall live to regret this. Perhaps not for long.
That's hilarious. Holy shit.
Good job, Astarion. Oh, have you examined him? Does he have any weaknesses?
Big guy has an aversion to fire. Balthazar is weak to everything except physical.
Oh.
Or rather,
okay.
he's like just resistant to physical.
Yeah. Is Astarion down? Where's Astarion?
Astarion's like dead.
Oh.
Which is sad because he's a good powerhouse.
Yeah.
The whole slavishly following traditions over is often ridiculous, but you do see people that are so relentlessly against traditions in their totality that they end up being just as unreasonable. Yeah, it's
I suppose that's true. Yeah.
Moving.
Nice. Oh, thank you. Funny that she gives Blessing of Selûne and is like, I'm definitely not a Selûne. That though.
Yeah. Control over others is, yeah, a lot of the reason that people tend to invoke tradition. I have not checked out a medieval. I just saw your earlier comment, Ulysses. That is the 2018 game, right?
Breathe deep and move.
Fool! You think striking down my body will be the end of me?
The heretic-inspired boomer shooter. I've not, but it looks ridiculously good. The art style alone looks really, really like it stands out because they're very rather visually striking.
Let's end this. Have to keep going.
What in the mouse? Oh.
Best boomer shooter revival trend. That does look... Oh, Afternoon Tune. How's it going? We're just killing a stillborn flesh golem and his lich brother.
What is this mouse? Where did this mouse come from?
Well, that's rat, first of all, to you. Second of all, I do not know. But that rat saved my life.
Yeah, I was like, I guess we don't need to know what the deal is. Whoo! How did that not take it out? Nice.
Those for whom the bell toll.
Data what is inspired.
Kill Balthazar. So I guess we're really inspired. Gotta grab the tentacles and eye stalks, obviously. But then yeah. Looks like we're gonna be closing up for the night. Sage, Ulysses, anybody, do we got somebody worthy to bear the torch, the mantle?
More for me. All right.
The mirrors here seem to not reflect light, but devour it.
A dead pixie?
Yeah, dead pixie. Ash versus Evil Bread. Sounds good. Well, thank you for the raid, Afternoon Tune. Sorry to leave almost immediately afterwards, but we appreciate it. Everyone go check out Afternoon Tune if you're watching now or if you're watching the VOD. But either way, thank you everyone for stopping by the show. The chat was really active today. It was really a pleasure to get to talk to you all.
Yeah, fun to have everyone around.
I've been Tim.
And No Name.
And together we've been co-host Takeover. Now get the fuck out of here and show Ash versus Evil Bread some love.
Go after that, bro, and I'm not ready for it.
Let's